it was a sad debacle when we heard about her loss. She was, whether you like it, her or not, she is a great figure in Ghanaian politics.
True.
Especially being the longest reigning first lady we've ever had and will ever have. And she was an icon in the empowerment of women. That was what her drive was. She's the first, I should say, ever since I was growing up, she's the first lady I've seen who was all over and was always on the road working and making sure that they empower women. And it climaxed at the Beijing conference, and she came back and made sure that, especially empowering them with, the Gary processing, the shea nuts, and other things that were going on, right from the north to the south, everywhere. She was there making sure that they teach women how to be self-dependent and not too much on the men. And that is one thing you can take away from her, because from the little background I knew, I think she's asthmatic or she was a sickle or something. So, and she put all that aside and was always on the road working. So it tells you that this is a lady of substance, a lady who knows what to do and knows the goal in which to reach or achieve. I wish the family, Demi Fredrie, on the year or Nyaminism, it's not easy to lose a loved one, especially within a short space. Because we didn't hear that she had fallen or she was sick or she was hospitalized or anything. All we heard one morning was that she was sent to the hospital in the morning, and within some few hours she was gone. And so it's a great loss to the family, especially to the royal family of Otumfo, who she was related to. And I don't know whether to say that Lante's party, it's a loss to them, because they more or less smuggled her out of the party, but she was still an icon. I mean, she was the base of the NDC, if you should put it that way. She worked hard to make sure that the foundation of NDC grew. And so I remember one time they were saying that even the colors and the flag and even the anthem and things, she was the brain behind it. So it was an intellectual right and a whole lot of things. I mean, there were issues about that. But however, I wish the family will, whatever it is, they should know that the mom did a lot, and they should also be inspired by that, to know that the Ghana loves her and would give her the necessary, befitting burial that she deserves.
Honorable, you're not going to do Ajimai Rollins.
Well, first let me say good morning to your viewers and to all of us. It's quite a difficult time for us. We're just in a period where we're trying to prepare towards the 5th anniversary of the passing of the founder of the party, His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings.
That's on November 12th.
Only 5, yes. So
she's October.
Yes. For her to say bye-bye to us at this point in time was very unexpected, and it's a very big blow because it's going to make every plan that we've put in place for the anniversary difficult. Difficult because what are we going to do? Are we going to do her funeral side-by-side anniversary, or we're going to do the anniversary, or we are going to suspend the anniversary? It's a whole, and she's not just an ordinary Ghanaian. She's a very powerful international woman. Nana Konedu's stature went beyond the borders of this country. She really inspired a lot of African women. Hitherto, African women were not too prominent in the affairs of state. Even when they were first ladies, they were almost always in the kitchen. But she really brought the position of first lady to the fore. She was the most, let me say, popular, the most active, and the most prominent African first lady. She even rubbed shoulders with some of the, let me say, Western first ladies who hitherto were also tucked into ceremonial functions here and there. But she went beyond that. In fact, some people amongst our people, the NDC, have said Kunedu Ajman-Rawlings was the government, and the government was her. Because she was really into everything. I would say I got really, really close to her, you know, by extension, family extension, and also as a mother, I worked closely with her. We had our own differences as a human being because she's very insistent on certain things. So she's a big blow to us as a party, even though she went on to form her own party. Because of the children, she was still close to us. And the family misunderstandings happened. You know that there has been talk about bringing her back to the family. But it's just unfortunate. And I heard the news in the morning. Unfortunately for me, I just passed through Rich Hospital to check on somebody who needed money for scan and all those things. And I don't do mobile on my phone. So I said, I was driving towards Parliament. So if you could meet me at the main gate, then I could hand it over to you, physical cash. So when I got there, I saw some people who I didn't expect to see there, you know, because they are people very known, you know, and everybody was quiet. You don't know what was happening. So one saw me, no more thing. I said, oh, fine. You know, normal. I thought that somebody I knew was sick. I thought, oh, Charlie, no, yomo na. All of a sudden, yomo na attack. What rush? Nigga me yomo. Like oh yomo. So I was confused because Nana could do the previous day. I've seen her at the church.
Yeah.
You know, Christ the King.
Christ the King.
She has attended the program, and she looked hale and healthy. So, and nobody expected it. And I said, oh yomo Nana. How? How? No, John. So I went to Parliament. I was in the meeting with the leadership of Parliament when the confirmation came. In fact, even that one, it was some two journalists who came and said, is the breaking news true? I said, what breaking news? You understand? So everybody was shocked.
Yeah.
Everybody, in fact, people who had seen her the previous night and the previous day were surprised, were shocked. But that is what Nana Kunedu is. You know, she always will surprise you when you least expect. It's a big blow.
Indeed.
I was in her hometown, incidentally, during the week. I was doing my monitoring in Ashanti region, and I went to Efijakwabre South and Impubi, and you could see the effect on the people in the town. The whole town was quiet. The whole town was quiet, and it's happened.
Yeah, it's a difficult moment.
Nana Kunedu was a legend when it comes to political organization.
Yeah.
Organization and mobilization. And it's sad that the three iconic ladies who I would say virtually carried the foundation of the party on their backs are all gone. Madame Sheriaite, and quite recently, Her Excellency Cecilia Johnson. Her funeral is 14th November. In Sunyai.
You know, when the news came, I just thought about Cecilia Johnson. And this lady, my lady from, is it Western region? You know, they were all part of the 31st.
Yeah, architecture.
Shelley, not Shelley. There's a third one. She was a teacher before she became a deputy minister. Oh.
She became deputy minister?
Yeah, she
Tabitha?
became a deputy. No. She was working with Nana Kunedu in her office previously.
Oh, okay.
It was Shelley, Cecilia Johnson.
Bosunche Sam?
No, not Bosunche Sam. She was quiet. She's not very
lady.
noisy.
Yeah, lady. Yeah. You know, it's this were the women.
Yeah.
You know, Auntie Cici, wonderful lady. You know, she meets you always with a smile. You know, Sheraite, very, very, very. You know, she's very, very intelligent, sharp lady, sharp lady politically, very, very sharp. Before you would think she's already far ahead. You know, it's. I think we need to write books about these our ladies. Because, you see, women emancipation is still stuck in the discussion rooms because the active roles played by these women are not documented for people to read. Our young girls coming up should have things like this to read.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Because if you knew the times that Konedu and the others sprang up and took hold of this country, they were always at the forefront and not the men. They.
Yeah.
That the first December Women's Movement was at the forefront of the revolution and not the men. And how she was able to bond women. And you see, she also became a role model for a lot of other women, irrespective of the political distance, because it gave opportunity.
Yeah.
She broke the ceiling and everybody came out. Either to in Ghana politics, women only support at the background. You know, they cook for us and all those things. But now, no. Look at the parties.
Yeah.
Look at the parties. You have even women today daring to, you know, be political presidential candidates. That should tell you how far they've come. And they should be celebrated. Look, somebody
And
like...
maybe she was the
first
she was the first one to attempt
the first
the
woman to attempt
presidential slot.
If you look, I will tell you, a lot of our women who are gone politically were great women. Anna Enin is there. She's still alive.
She's still alive.
The late Teresa Tego.
Teresa Tego,
Amele Tego.
Yeah.
Wonderful lady.
Solid woman.
You understand?
Solid woman in all standards.
Ama Benyuado.
Yes.
For example, you know, Christine Checha.
She's still alive.
She's still alive.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
She's still alive.
And you know Christine Checha?
Yeah.
Both PNDC, NDC, MPP.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
All these ladies, there's this lady from the Ashanti region, is it Christiana Wusu or something? She used to be member of parliament for New Edubiase. Powerful woman in parliament. Hawa Yakubu.
Yeah.
You understand? Many. Yeah, Christiana, she's still around.
Yeah.
And she was always
good.
in the background.
Yeah.
Powerful, intelligent lady. You know, she virtually was the brain behind the setting of UHAS and UNER.
Who?
Sister Christina Makuniama.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Christina Makuniama. No, she was the brain behind UHAS. And then UNER.
Oh, wow.
She did all the work. All the work. And up to now, she really took part actively in the drafting of the education sector of the manifesto.
Wow.
She's a wonderful educationist. You know, so our women they've done great.
Indeed.
They've done great, and I think we should celebrate them. This is a great opportunity. We only sometimes, you know, celebrate them on television, but we must write about them. Write about them. You know, after the history we read about Yasantua, there is no history again about any serious prominent woman. You know, just the adulterated history of Dode Akabi and the rest. No, couldn't do any rest. Powerful.
At least she blessed us with the
modern
memoir.
day Yasantuas.
She
it
did.
takes a woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think it's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know. It's
Maybe one thing I'll add is that she's done well by training. Those times when she was doing that, we felt they were pushing their daughter too much. But when you look at Zenato today, the work she's putting in her constituency, she rides with people, she walks around there, the work she's putting, you see the mother in her. You see her mother on the road working. And I don't think your party should take it lightly. They should groom her into being a good future leader. She is good. I had 1 or 2 dances with her when we were in power, and you can't take her dancing skills away from her. You can't take it away from her.
the mother was a good dancer.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Konedu was
Indeed.
fantastic.
She was fantastic, and she was always
And she
lively.
won't miss a chance to.
No.
Yeah.
The moment she likes the song, she will rise up and you know. And she
May her
knows.
soul continue to rest in peace, and we wish the family strength.
And also her fashion. Her
Indeed.
fashion is
Yeah.
super.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at her combination, it's always super.
And she was deliberate about wearing Ghana.
Yeah.
Deliberate
Very
about
true.
wearing Ghana.
Very
Constantly
true.
wearing
Constantly.
May her soul rest in peace. We wish their family strength. And we'll be there, our cameras will be there for
You know,
them
when I
we
mentioned
observe
names,
us.
there was one name that was remembered, but I forgot. Dr. Mary Grant.
Dr. Mary Grant, yes, true. She did a lot for PNDC. Yes, Dr. Mrs. Mary Grant.
Maybe we should take it as a project and look for some of these women and
Yeah.
document them properly so that the coming generation can know, experience them, and of course, learn some of the things that they did.